All right, welcome to Delusional. Period.
Period. Welcome to Delusional.
Period.
Introduce yourself, ma'am.
Okay, well, I am Samantha, one of the co-hosts of Delusional. Period. Yeah. That's me.
And I'm Daniel, the other co-host of Delusional Period. Yeah, take that title how you want. It's something.
We are educated, though.
We are educated. I mean, you're like officially educated.
Yeah, I'm out of the film student department. Bleep the school.
Yeah. So like, I mean, let's just like talk about how we got here. I mean, we met for the first time in film class together. We're both film students. Also, I promise our house is not burning. This is just a candle. Like, don't think we're about to die. We met in film class. Unfortunately, we met in film class because we had to sort of learn that we're very judgmental, like, right away. We have very strong opinions on film, I feel like. And yeah, we became really close.
Yeah, and we would like both realize that like we lived near each other, like outside of like college. We're like, oh,
that was what was craziest to me is that we grew up like basically 10 minutes away from each other, but went to different schools and we never knew each other, which is crazy because we had semi-mutual friends that knew each other. And if that person ever sees this, hi, crazy crossover.
Crazy crossover.
Not the fuck you. Oh my gosh.
No, just kidding. Don't.
The crazy crossover of a lifetime. I don't know how it happened, honestly, because we sort of like we were in the same classes and then like we recognized each other and we're like, okay, we have to sit by each other like right now.
Because
and
like everybody else in film classes are like botched and like
botched.
Girl, it's bad.
It's botched. And we sort of like we did like icebreakers and we found out that we grew up right next to each other. And that was like we got to get close. And then was it Priscilla that came out?
Oh my God, Priscilla. We like drove like 30 minutes
to see
Priscilla. And then like
Sophia
some
Coppola.
like old guy like fell in the aisle.
Okay, so this was like peak of Be Real. And you know what? If I have the Be Real still, I'll post it. But we were seeing Priscilla and Be Real went off. And so we took the Be Real, and in the Be Real, there's an old couple that was seeing Priscilla that fell in the aisle and like genuinely face planted. And it's caught on camera. And I think that was like us like laughing at that was like the moment we knew.
Yes, we were like, oh, we're both like cold-hearted. Like,
we're both secretly evil bitches. Yeah, we're rotted and we hate everything. And I think that's why we decided like we have to voice our opinions. Yeah, being in film school, don't recommend. Yeah, I will say the day that our movie gets leaked to the internet, we had to make a movie for her to graduate. And technically for me as well, but I got a couple more. I got one more semester. And then I'm out of there. But yeah, we had some fun experiences making that movie. And the day I accidentally let a listener on my private Instagram account is the day they'll find out. And the day they find out is the day we're probably canceled.
Yeah, that will be our last day on the internet, on the earth.
That'll be our like Logan Paul, like, hey guys, like that'll be our like bye sister moment. And you know, it'll happen eventually, but hopefully not for a while.
Right. We got to keep this going a little bit before we like fully cancel ourselves.
We're like teasing you guys with like, it's out there on the internet. You just have to search really hard to find it.
Yeah, like it's there.
There's a letterbox page and everything.
Period.
But nothing bad's on the letterbox page.
No, you can get the title.
Like you can get like the title and like a synopsis.
Yeah.
But you're not going to find out the nitty gritty details.
No,
unless someone like found a way to put clips of it on the internet. Like if certain people we worked with thought that would be portfolio worthy.
The professor.
Yeah, we had we have some interesting stories about working on that movie that I don't think we'll get into today.
Will they see the light of day?
Yeah, this will see the light of day when it sees the light of day. The truth will come out eventually.
Because trust, a lot of people did us wrong on that set.
A lot of people. I sort of, like, I feel like we've introduced ourselves.
Yeah.
I feel like, again, I'm Daniel.
Samantha, period.
And we really do embody the word delusional.
Hence this podcast.
Yeah, we, like, hate everything and everyone secretly, and that's what's, like, really fun. And speaking of, like, the truth coming to light and stuff, like, we have to talk about our mutual love for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which, if you're not watching,
you need to watch, like, literally stop this and watch it, because Daniel got me on it, and it's, oh my god.
I've been a big Housewives fan my whole life, basically, but I like, Salt Lake is one of the ones that I've watched from the start as it aired. It is the best thing on television right now. Like, people say Stranger Things, House of the Dragon, Stranger Chops, House of the Chop. Like,
House of the Chop.
You gotta watch Salt Lake City. It is fascinating. And one of the wives, Miss Jennifer Shaw,
Queen Jen Shaw.
She got arrested. If you don't know who Jen Shaw is, look up Jen Shaw. JenShah. She's fascinating. She's a fascinating individual. And she got arrested and for money laundering. And
telemarketing scheme.
Yeah, she would sell stuff to elderly people and like sign them up for subscriptions.
Right.
So she was an individual for sure.
Yeah, like very evil doing. I really do choose to believe that, like, she did not know the extent of it. But
really?
I just, like, really, because, like, that is, like, a horrible thing. Like scamming old people, like, them not knowing what's going on. But, like, also, like, me just trying to justify her actions right now. She is getting off early for good behavior, and, like, she's been running, like, fashion and beauty events in prison, I guess.
You know, I think after, like, once this is on the internet and this episode sees the light of day, we're gonna, I think we should do, like, mood boards for our episodes, and I think we have to include her Barbie photo shoot in prison. She held, like, a Barbie contest when the Barbie movie came out, and it was, like, lookalikes of, like, different Barbies, and I think she was, like, worker Barbie or something, and she won the pageant because she's herself.
She's Jen Shaw.
And it's fascinating. And also, if you know who Elizabeth Holmes is, she's in jail with Elizabeth Holmes.
That's crazy.
And she's, like, best friends with her now, and it's like crazy. But regardless, the reason we bring up Miss Jennifer is that she's getting out. She originally was not supposed to be out of jail until, like, almost 2030. But by the grace of God, she paid her time. She served her time.
Literally. I do think that she's going to, like, put a lot of good into the world now. You know, like, genuinely, like, I really feel like she's going to try and right these wrongs and hopefully create good reality TV, because, like, I need her own solo show.
I would hope so, but, like, I really don't think Andy Cohen's going to let her come back.
Oh, yeah, no, he hates her. Yeah,
I think, like, it would have to be, like, some sort of, like, special. Like, you know how one of the women on there named Heather Gay, she just got her own, like, spin-off show, like, mini-series. So, like, I could see them doing that for Jen.
Right, but, like, I need a full show.
Which, like, if you think that Jen, like, this woman first off, she gets arrested, like, on camera. Like, the feds come to her on camera. Like, it's really, again, highly recommend. Sorry, we're, like, telling you. But if you think, like, that sounds crazy, that isn't even, like, the craziest thing that's happened on Salt Lake. If you've ever heard on the internet, like, receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, fucking everything.
To prove that you were a bully.
That's from Salt Lake City. It's really the best thing on television, and, like, Jen isn't even the only reason I wanted to bring this up, because, like, we haven't talked about this newest episode, and, like, I think we need to get that banter out.
Yeah.
Because can we agree that Lisa Barlow is, like, psychotic?
Oh, she is, like, on another level this season. Like, she is, like, taking the place of Jen Shaw of just being just so out of her mind. And but okay, Jen Shaw I could always, like, justify, like, I got her. Lisa Barlow is just, like, on a different level of crazy every single episode, and it just keeps escalating, and now it's, like, seeped into her marriage, so it's like
Yeah, those women, they know they're making TV gold, and like they've accepted that, and I think that's what makes it so good. And Lisa Barlow, like as a creature of the night, she come on the podcast. Like, let's talk
Come
about
on
it.
the podcast. We have a seat for you.
We would love to talk to her.
No,
Because we need to just get down to the details, because ultimately these are like real people. So like we have to be nice, and like we want to hear her side of the story, because it's like she is genuinely suffering a psychotic break. And it's to the point on this season on camera, her husband is turning against her. Her best friends are turning against her. Her kids are turning against her. Like, it's bad. It's like, I feel bad.
And like, girl, like we've been there. Like we've
had everyone turn against us.
We're like, not judging.
Lisa Barlow, like if you're hearing this, like we would love for you to grace our tiny, minuscule, irrelevant podcast, because I think like as a society, we need to hear your story, and we need to we need to fix your story in the way that Andy Cohen refuses to.
Right, because I feel it's gotten misconstrued a lot.
The only one I don't really want on here is Meredith. But yeah. You know, maybe or Brittany. Brittany, I'm sorry.
Oh no, Brittany cannot step foot on the set.
Of all the people on that show, she's probably the most likely to see this.
That part, I know. I hate
Brittany Bateman. Brittany. Right now, you're not allowed on this couch. Yeah, no. You're not allowed on any form of our podcast.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry about it. I don't know what to tell you, because
she's not even an official cast member though, right?
And that's what's sad. She's only there as a guest role. And I think I heard rumors that they're gonna give her like a role at the reunion.
They kind of have to at this point with the shit with Jared that she keeps just trying to blow up to be on screen.
For context, this individual, Brittany, she is in this tumultuous relationship with this guy named Jared. And it is every episode, it's we're together, we're not together. And it's like she's prioritizing her relationship with this man over the relationship with her daughters and her children. And it's like, I get it. but like, come on.
Okay, not with him though.
He's gross too.
He's gross.
He'll be in the mood board. We'll tag him. We'll tag him.
Like, this man is not worth that.
Yeah.
Like, giving up your family for this man, like.
And I will say this. I know we just were saying like Lisa Barlow, come on here. I don't think either of us are like that big of Lisa Barlow fans.
Well, because again, I just like the stuff that is shown to us. You're not really supposed to be. And that's where I feel we can dig and get to the root of who Lisa Barlow is.
We really can like dive into who is Lisa Barlow. And I think we need to do that. And I think the other person I'd want on here is Angie K.
Oh my God, Angie K,
please, here's what we do. Here's what we do. We get Lisa Barlow on the podcast, right? She's talking. We then secretly add, we do it like through Zoom or something. We secretly add Angie K, her borderline arch nemesis, into the podcast. They hash it out.
Y'all Angie make it happen.
Angie K, we're your biggest fans. Like,
literally.
Like, genuinely, we know you. We know that, like, we were just talking a lot about how much we love Jen. But, like, I know you like Jen the most. It's like Angie K, Jen for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Angie K, you are a blessing to this world. You are, in the words of Oprah, the mother I never had, the sister anyone would want, the friend everyone deserves. I don't know a better person. Angie Katsanevis, come on the pod.
Please. And let's like her moral, she's got good morals compared to.
She's got good morals, and I am scared. She was in my dreams the other night. And like, this is real. So like the other night I woke up in a like night terror. Like I was sweating. It was horrible. And the whole time I was like, Angie K is going to get arrested in the same way Jen was. And
she would never.
Did you watch her wife swap episode?
Yes.
Okay. So Bravo just did like a Real Housewives wife swap series, and Angie K swapped with some off the grid people, which a crazy episode.
Right. Well, and everybody else got like normal houses and stuff.
Everyone else got normal people.
She was the one that had to go off the grid and like. Girl.
I think they humbled her really bad, but like I think it worked in the end.
Yeah.
But Angie K, she just fascinates me, and her wife swap episode was just like perfection.
Gold. Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to talk to her. And I just want to be like, Angie, you are such a light in this world. And even if your daughter secretly hates you, maybe, I don't know.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, because you seem like a really chill lady. You have fans in Minnesota.
Literally,
you have fans who appreciate what you do.
Who like literally think you're like
literally
God.
like
so
like we think you are like up there. Like it she
just like I want to be friends with her so bad.
Yeah.
I want to be like mentored by her.
But also I'm like kind of scared to be her friend because like remember what she did to Jen when Jen like didn't pay her for that party and she like
okay, but like we would never do her
co-granted
wrong
about
like
this party. We would never do you like that. Like again, I know we've praised Jen quite a bit, which is really bad of us to do.
Yeah,
like but
sorry.
Jen is delusional in the same way we are because also like bringing it back to the fact that she was in jail. She got the feds chasing after her on camera, and then she got a whole season before she went to jail. And in this season of television, season 3, she's like, I am innocent. I swear I did not do this. What does she do? I plead guilty to every single charge. So like,
yeah. And this was when everybody was pleading guilty. Like,
even the paparazzi pleading guilty.
You literally, even the paparazzi.
Her entire like everyone that got involved in the scheme was pleading guilty except for Jen. And there's this really famous interview she did with this podcaster. Oh. This guy asked her, he was like, Jen, what does it mean when you say free Jen Shah? Because she like trended on Twitter, like hashtag free Jen Shah. And she goes, free Jen Shah in its essence is about upholding the Constitution.
Well, yes.
And then just like barely elaborated further. Because she just was so insistent, like, I am innocent. And it's like,
ooh, that pleads guilty.
And I get like pleading guilty because it's like you want to reduce charge. Like I get that.
Like makes sense.
You're not gonna win in court. I don't think she was gonna win.
No.
Even with Stu, like
right.
I don't think she was gonna win. But her like incessant need to like prove that she was innocent to these women who all don't believe she was innocent.
Nobody
like
believed.
I just think about Mary Cosby and her, I pray to God you're guilty. I mean innocent. I mean innocent. I'm telling you, like genuinely, nothing on television right now compares in the slightest.
Yeah, if I could recommend like one show, it would be Salt Lake.
But when I met her, she'd never seen any of the Bravo shows, and I told her it was my lifeline. Like genuinely, it's so good. I got her to watch Salt Lake.
Yeah, and I watched it with my parents, and they're like on it, like they're hooked on it. Like we have to watch it every week.
I watched it with my mom every year. Mm-hmm. So it's its whole thing.
It's a high concept show.
It is very high concept for a reality show, and it's one of those things that it's like Housewives has started to like not to talk like only about Housewives. Like we will switch the topic, but like Housewives these last couple of years has really been bugging me. Like I watch it every year.
Well, especially Beverly Hills.
I don't watch Jersey. I don't watch New York, and I don't watch Miami. So if that gives you any context, but like Orange County and Beverly Hills it's a chore to watch. Like it's embarrassing. Whereas Salt Lake, it's like I watch it live, and I never watch them live. I watch it live. I'm sat at my TV, ready to learn what's going to happen. So. Yeah, I mean, do you have any final words about the Housewives before we find something else to talk about so we're not talking about that the whole time?
Yeah, no. Lisa Barlow, come on. Angie K, come on. Because it's been Heather a crazy season. Yeah,
I would like Bronwyn secretly.
Yeah, I love Bronwyn.
Bronwyn's come on this last 2. She was on last year, right?
Yeah.
2. So this is her second year. She's always fighting something. It's her husband doesn't love her. Yeah. Her mom doesn't love her.
Literally.
Her daughter wants to leave her. Like it's
literally, yeah.
She's never like succeeding.
She's never set.
And something I found fascinating. So I know you watched Beverly Hills, so you know Lisa Vanderpump, but you haven't watched Vanderpump Rules.
No, I haven't.
Which they're about to get a whole new cast.
Yeah.
And it looks so bad, but like I'll watch. But on Vanderpump, there's this one of the main cast members, the girl who slept with Brandy's husband,
yes.
Sheena. Sheena, She is the same age as Bronwyn. And I found that out the other day.
That's
and I was
crazy.
fascinated because Sheena acts like she's still like 22
I was
years
gonna
old.
say.
And Bronwyn acts like she is the age of Todd.
Literally.
It's crazy. So, again, highly recommend. But there's something else I like genuinely want to bring up. And I want your opinion on it because I can tend to talk a lot if you can't tell. And I need your opinion.
Yes.
We got to talk about FKA Twigs' new album.
See, I could talk about this all day because, okay, so what? The first installment of Eusexual came out in like January of this year.
Oh my gosh, it was January because Perverts came out.
Mm-hmm. And so that was like my winter album. And I just think that album just transports you like on another like transcendental level.
You know what I have to say? The other night, before this new album came out, I walked home from the bars at like 1 a.m. and we went to school university.
Bleep it.
At university, so will be bleeped. You'll never know unless you really care. I was walking home from the bars alone, and I put on Eusexua, and when I tell you, it was the most. I'm lucky that I have the luxury of I can put in both my headphones when I walk home at night and not worry about someone jumping me because I am 6'6" and
I love that you like acknowledge that.
I am pretty huge. So people don't want to mess with me really. And so I was walking home and I had my AirPods in. I still had transparency mode on because it is still very scary. And I was listening to Eusexua. And it was, what song was it? It was Drums of Death. And that song, in the middle of the night, walking home from the bar, very intoxicated, was so scary, but so amazing. And I was like, this is peak.
It like, she's just genuinely on a different level. And then the new songs that she added to Eusexual and then Afterglow, like,
so
dude, that, like, literally, the Eusexual universe is, like, my album of the year, and Mayhem. Those are my albums of the year.
So, for context, FKA Twigs dropped Eusexual in January, and then in the last couple weeks, she dropped a new album called Eusexual Afterglow, which is like new songs, and then she also released another version of the original Eusexual album with new tracks. So we got like 16 new tracks.
It was crazy,
and
they're all amazing,
they're all fire
bangers.
And I've seen people on the internet being like, it's not as good as the original Eusexual.
Bye.
I just was praising how good Eusexual is. I think Afterglow is better. Genuinely.
And they are very different vibes.
They're very different.
Like, Eusexual is like you like working on yourself and like becoming who you were meant to be. And then like Afterglow is like the afterglow of that. Like
right. And also the way
that.
I sort of look at it is like, you literally clock it. The way I sort of look at Eusexual is like the first album, it's like you're in the club. Like you're sort of having this like self-reflecting moment, which I know we talked about our movie that you're never going to see earlier.
Never going to see.
That was sort of what our movie was based on, that sort of like vibe, which when you see the movie and you hear that sentence, you're going to laugh in our face. But
that's where it came from.
we love that sort of vibe of like the sort of like self-realization, like come to Jesus moments. And it feels like that, but it's like you're in a club finding these things out. And also Northwest sings about God. So that's also really fun. If you want to hear Northwest sing about Jesus is King in Tokyo, really highly recommend. But then you have Afterglow, which is like the end of the night, like the 5 a.m. Like, do we keep going to afters or do we go home? And it's this like
we keep going.
Whoa, realization of like, is this who we are? Is this what we represent? And it's so good. It is so good.
We kind of clocked that there.
It is so good, and that's all I've been listening to. That and I'm trying to think what else. We just talked about this off camera. We talked about what we've been listening to. Zara Larsson,
our queen.
We have to bring this up too. We are the #1 fans of XOXO by Camila Cabello.
We are, because that is literally the greatest album of all time, and you can't argue with it.
XOXO
Life-changing.
is the magnum opus of the pop industry. It is so good, and no one ever talks about it. And it's crazy, and everyone hates it, and everyone says like, "Oh, Camila Cabello was so stupid," whatever. But then all your faves are doing that same music this year, like Zara Larsson, like
Zara Larsson, Addison Rae, like everybody is doing what Camila was doing, like.
Literally, Midnight Sun would not exist without I Love It.
That part.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh. And like.
And I hated I Love It at first.
Me too.
When she dropped that song, we both hated it.
That's the thing.
Then the album came, and I was like, "This is the greatest thing that's ever been released."
This might age poorly. I don't know. My number one artist of like all time is Charlie XCX, and this has been like years. Like this isn't like Brat, maybe a fan. I've genuinely been there. I own all of her albums on vinyl except Vroom Vroom. Please repress it. I like. You can't see it right now, but there's memorabilia of her all around this arena we're in currently. But so we'll probably have to add some.
Right, we're adding.
But we like. You have to understand that Camila Cabello is the queen of pop.
Right.
And like Madonna wishes at this point. And like people were sort of saying like Charlie XCX tried to tear her down because of I Love It, sounding like Charlie's song I Got It. And then Charlie came forward, or Camila said that Charlie told her like it's just a joke, like I don't hate you, like I'm just trying to be a bitch for the Brat era. And it sort of set this precedent of like XOXO is copying everyone, but now everyone's copying XOXO and no one talks about it.
Right.
Like we would not have high fashion without Chanel No. 5.
Period.
And no one talks about it. And it's like,
dude, and like the deluxe fire, Godspeed.
Godspeed is genuinely like top 5 best pop songs.
Genuinely.
I remember last year at when the VMAs were happening, we were in our apartments. We did not live together, but we lived in like the same apartment complex, I guess you could call it. Long story. And so we were like nearby, but we still were like, we're just going to be on FaceTime. We didn't want to leave our beds. And we were watching the VMAs, and I said to her, I said, I know she's probably going to just perform I Love It and like Chanel No. 5, but I would love it if she did Godspeed. What did she do? Perform Godspeed.
And she like, that's such a good performance though. Like,
and it's like magnum opus level performance.
Literally.
No one talks about it. And it's like, what's up with...
And the brown hair.
What's up with people sleeping on good music and then years later being like, this is peak music?
That's what I really feel like in like 5 years, people are going to be like, wait, this album was like actually ahead of its time. And we recognize, we already see that though.
And like Camila Cabello, come on the podcast. Like, let's talk about it.
Literally. Like, we got to go track by track, girl.
We have to go track by track because you know what? That'll have to be like next episode or something. We have to analyze the perfection of that album. And like, sure, we have film degrees, but we also, in extension of our film degrees, we look at marketing a lot. Mm-hmm. And her marketing team failed her.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And that's why I think we've talked about this before. We need to manage her tour.
Yeah, we have like we have a concept. We have a vision for her tour.
We made like a vision for it.
Already like kind of went on tour, but like we need like an actual tour where she comes to Minnesota. Hint, hint. FKA Twigs is coming to Minnesota.
And you'll see us there.
We will be there. See us there. Period. You'll also see us at Mayhem.
Yeah, you'll see us at Gaga.
So we'll be there.
We're at night 2.
Yep. So see you there. And what was I even say? Oh yeah, so we have a full concept for her tour, like Jetla. Oh, it's so good.
We've thought about this. We were like, how can we like really incorporate, like, how can we get this music? Who can open for her? Like, we've thought about this, and it's a lot for me. And I think the other like artists I've seen, like, not to drag her too much because I really do like her, and I just was telling Samantha she needs to listen to her more. Adela. Oh yeah. Adela is reheating the XOXO nachos.
Really?
And no one talks about it. And it's like now she's opening for Demi. That should have been Camila Cabello's spot.
Which I know Camila has opened for Taylor. So did Charlie.
And look how that ended up.
Right.
Which I love Taylor too, but we team Charlie. So.
It's kind of crazy what's going. Like, this got it got so. I don't even know if they like know that they're like in this feud. I don't. Ugh.
Well, did you see? Okay, do you follow Charlie on Substack?
Yes.
So her thing on Substack I thought was really interesting, and she was saying like, if you go out too much, they think you're a cokehead, or if you try to do anything experimental, you're not an anarchist, you're a cokehead.
Right.
And I was like, I mean, Charlie, don't lie. Like, we know you're doing it, but like, it's okay. Like, own it. Like,
and she does.
Yeah, I do that. And what are you doing? Making sourdough bread. Like,
girl. No, Taylor has been like my number one artist for like as long as I've lived.
We're trying not to get canceled. No, I do love Taylor. Like,
girl, genuinely.
I have her vinyl literally over there. Like, we like this. But
I'm just like confused as to what's going on. But like, okay, also, nobody talked about this. Last year when I think it was a Times article that Charlie was in.
Yeah,
Taylor was like, she was one of the people they interviewed, and she was like, she's amazing, blah, blah, blah. I've been so inspired by her since day one. Obviously because Charlie literally opened for her. So nobody brings that up. That's why I didn't actually think like Sympathy as a Knife was necessarily about her or like really. I didn't feel like
it was about her.
I just felt like, okay, maybe it's not like targeting her like that, which I still don't think that song was like targeting her like that because of what Taylor said in the interview.
My biggest flaw is that I like Taylor, I like Charlie, and I love the 1975. I mean, I love all three of them, but like that era for me was so hard. It was a constant attack on my morals.
I can't imagine.
And it led to some of the most devastating media ever created.
The Tortured Poets Department and the anthology, like, literally is one of the best albums created, I believe.
You know what? And I have to say, I'm one of the like two people out there that like the first half more than the second half.
I think that's like the general public. Like,
no.
I really feel like that's the general consensus.
Everyone I've seen hated the first part. And what's hilarious to me is when the Grammys came out. And when the Grammy noms came out for 2025, and they were, Torture Poets was on there. Everyone was like, oh, Torture Poets should win because of this song. And it was from the second half. And it's like, guess what? The second half's not nominated for the Grammy. Honestly, it's not like bad. Like, I don't hate the second half. I just think it's like, it's just too sad for me. And I like that.
See, that's
music.
I want the sad.
And so, I don't know. I love the first half.
I also feel like it's not like an album that should be like toured like up. I know I'm not saying that in a shady way.
No, I know what you're saying.
I'm saying that in like it's so like personal to her, and I feel like it's not something that like is like award. Well, it's excellent lyricism, but it's not something that like is gonna win awards and stuff because it's just like not meant for that. Like,
yeah,
it's above.
I get that. Like, I'm not gonna, not too much. Like, I won't diss too much. But you know what? We've talked a lot about Housewives. We've talked a lot about music, and I don't know what else there's been like one other thing I can think of that's like really been on my mind these last couple weeks, and I think you already know what it is.
I was gonna say, you better say what you're gonna say.
We both, okay. She's graduated from blank university that I will not name because I've learned my mistake. And I'm still there. So we live
in the trenches.
We live a couple hours away from each other. So we can only really physically meet up every once in a while. And when we do, it's usually to see a movie. And so we went to go see Bugonia.
Movie of the year.
I don't know if it was the aroma in the air, if it was because we hadn't seen each other in a hot minute. That is the best movie that's come out in the last several years.
Literally, it's life-changing. Like,
I'm going to link our Letterboxd accounts somewhere so you guys can find them. When I tell you, nothing I have, like, when we make lists every year of the top movies of the year and what order we like ranking them. I think Bugonia is better than every movie that came out last
Same.
year.
It's my favorite movie of the
And
year.
I know that it's not like an original. Like I know it's like based off of something.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I literally don't care. It's
Call me
so
mean,
good.
I don't know.
And okay, if Emma Stone can get an Oscar for Poor Things, where's her Oscar for this movie?
Period.
Because she literally plays with us the entire time, and you cannot trust her because she's just so good.
It is fascinating, and then also, oh crap, is it Jesse Plemons? Is that his name?
Yes.
He scares me because my favorite episode of, if you haven't seen Black Mirror on Netflix, by the way, you're missing out. You haven't seen it, have you?
I've seen his episode.
Okay. He did USS Callister, which is like by far my favorite episode of like television probably ever. Like it's up there. He scares me a lot.
And him in Warfare.
Yeah.
That he was terrifying.
Was he in Warfare?
No, oh, not Warfare. Civil War.
Civil War, that's what it is. Civil War. Was he in Warfare? Never seen Warfare again, by the way. I saw it.
No,
I saw an ad the other day.
no,
Hell no.
We can't go back to that.
Horrible. Most traumatic. Anyways, Jesse Plemons kills it. I was bewildered. I laughed. I cried. I pissed my pants.
Had many revelations. And like
the theater food almost killed me.
Right.
Like it was crazy.
So I didn't even fully know what it was about
Me
before
neither.
seeing it.
We both went in
So
blind.
a short synopsis is two guys kidnap Emma Stone thinking she's an alien, and she is like the head alien.
The head alien in charge.
Yes, thinking that they can like get them to the alien headquarters, if you will, to like work out a deal with the aliens for like humankind or whatever. So they basically think they're doing this like big deed by trying to
goes unpunished.
By like trying to like get in contact with the aliens to work out some sort of deal, so that they like don't destroy humans. And yeah, so the entire movie then, Emma Stone is
you don't
like,
know who's telling the truth?
Yeah, she's like, I'm not an alien. You have to let me go. And then like halfway through, she's like, okay, the only way I'm getting out is
if I pretend to be an alien. And then it's like,
yeah.
And also Emma Stone, not too much on Emma Stone, like come on the podcast, like you know how it is. She gives alien to me.
Well, when they shave her head.
Much, like not to like bully her, but like she gives me alien sometimes in the way she like acts and the way she like looks. I don't know, maybe that's mean.
I don't think that's a read though.
And so like she really killed it. Like I think that's why she killed Poor Things as well, is because she like acts so not
she
human.
She can go there. Yeah.
She can do that. And so it's like you don't know if she's being real or not till the end of the movie. And then you still are like, wait, what? And so like again, go see Bugonia before it's out of theaters.
Literally. Like,
it's one of those movies that like I don't know how it's gonna hit out of the theater.
Right. And I really don't know. Well, okay, all of our mutuals on Letterboxd like don't really like it.
Yeah.
And I don't understand.
I was like, what the hell?
Again, our favorite movie of the year.
All of the last 5 years, honestly, for me, I can't even think of a movie. You know what? We almost put it on the wall. And I said we shouldn't put it on the wall behind us because not yet. Like, I don't know if we're ready for that lore drop, but I think we are. The only other movie I think that comes close is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That is the only other movie that I think comes close is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I will stand on that till the day I die. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the greatest animated movie. The greatest. The GOAT.
Oh, okay, period.
And you haven't even seen it, have you?
No, I have not seen any of the Sonic movies. But I get the vision. I get it.
And then Kid Cudi did the soundtrack, and it was fire, and I love Kid Cudi, so that helped.
I see the vision.
Yeah, highly recommend.
Because I also think the animated Barbie movies from the 2000s are genuinely the best pieces of media ever. So I get the vision.
That's true. But yeah, go see Bugonia. That's the other thing.
So good.
I think we have to spread the gospel. Go see Bugonia.
Because I don't feel like not a lot of people are seeing it. There's not a lot of talk around it when it's literally the best movie of all time.
Greatest of all time because I'm a chameleon.
Period.
And you know what? I think that is a good segue. I think we have to explain what's on this wall back here because we haven't. So we wanted to give you guys like
Some sort of visual.
or like what's the vibe currently in our lives.
And this is pretty telling.
And this is very telling.
Like pretty accurate, honestly.
I think we can start over here. And,
yeah.
Or should we start over here because I brought up Nikki?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start over here because I brought up Nikki. We have Pink Friday, Nikki. The princess of all time.
And we were at the Nikki concert also.
We did go to Nikki. So... we did not sit by each other at Nikki, but we were equally gone at Nikki.
Yeah. And we were the only ones singing Bigfoot. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that.
No, we'll bring it up.
Ooh.
Regardless of how you feel about the people involved.
Right.
Bigfoot by Nicki Minaj.
Song of all time.
Song of all time. It is phenomenal. And it was so funny. So at the Nikki concert, she was in the 200s and I was in the 100s, but we were like right above each other. Or she was right above me.
Yeah.
So we were in like vicinity. I could hear her singing Bigfoot.
Well, because I was like, that's the only other person singing.
So like what they did was Nikki came out late because that's like her gig.
Yeah.
And so she had her DJ come out and he was playing songs that like weren't going to be played at the concert. And he played Bigfoot and everyone started going boo because Megan was coming
silent.
Megan was coming to Target Center.
And you went also. So
I did go to Megan as well. Megan was coming to the Target Center the next week. And so people were like, boo. But literally, we were over here going, Bigfoot, but you're still a small fry. How you go on Gayle King and can't cry?
Ciao. Bye.
You know what I mean? Like, so we love Nikki. Yeah. Other movie of the year we have to talk about. The Naked Gun.
It's like one of those just like, it's so stupid and it knows it's stupid.
It knows it's stupid. We literally, justice makes him wet. And that's so real because we went into this movie. Were you working that day too?
Probably, yeah.
I had worked an 8.5 hour shift.
Yeah, I worked in so we were
doing
both
manual labor. It was horrible. We were fried. I had like 2 shooters from the back of her car that were like 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Could have died.
Yeah.
And I got a drink at the bar in the theater, so. And we had no idea what this movie was about. Genuinely,
I just wanted Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, we went for Pamela Anderson.
Reason.
And truthfully, maybe I'm just uncultured. I didn't know that this was like a series of movies.
I didn't either. Like, sorry. Like,
I didn't know that this was like
shows our age. I don't know, but
I didn't know this was like real challenge. And so I went in thinking it was a serious cop movie. And I was pleasantly surprised. I was cackling. And then there was something in it that I remember the most, and it was like what the evil people called the plot device. The main like weapon of the movie was called the plot device. I thought that was so stupid, and it just was like as film students, we were like, oh, so this is peak,
right?
And then
the cop station becoming
we actually have
Halloween.
We actually have 2 posters of this movie.
This is just
we chose this one because it's better, and it has Miss Pammy on it. She's a little bent, she's been through a lot, but you know, shockingly, I still have not seen it. I have not seen. I know you.
I thought you did. Okay.
Here's the thing, though. I know what happens. I just never got around to watching it because my sister wanted to watch it with me, and I just haven't been around my sister.
It's a really good remake.
But I love the original 2. I love the original 2 movies, so I just was like, you're coming home with me. And I think it fits the vibe of this, like, we're not doing anything original.
Right, literally.
we're not doing anything original by doing this podcast. We just were, like, bored.
Right, and like, but, like, also, we need to speak our truths, because
who else is going to defend XOXO?
Literally, who else is going to tell you to go see Bugonia? Like,
Bugonia! Who's going to tell you? And then our final thing that we have up here, which is so relevant to the pop culture zeitgeist that no one ever talks about, is promotional material from season 3 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No one ever talks about how good this individual season of television truly is.
And just the entire show. I mean,
the entire show is good, but you just don't understand. This, if you ever like want to watch a good season of television, watch season 3 of Buffy. You'll know the characters, you'll know the vibes, you'll get it. And for like the 2 people listening to this that actually have seen it before, we don't like Angel.
No.
At all. He just happens to be here. So ignore his presence.
Ignore him on
he's
there.
disgusting.
Faith is there though, so
he's a vile, disgusting creature, scum of the earth.
And again, who else is going to tell you that?
And who else is going to keep it real? Because we're Team Spike.
Well,
so
Team Spike
to a certain point.
Till a certain episode.
And that's all we can really say on that. If you know, you know. You know, sometimes people just piss off a director and they get character assassinated. Yeah. So, and that's not the only assassination that happens in that episode. So, go watch Buffy. Literal assassination. Yeah, I mean, that's all that's really going on in our lives right now.
We're just like, we're in the trenches.
We're in like the purest of trenches right now. It's to the point that like, actually, I have to tell you this because this really upset me the other day. So before coming home, we're currently filming this over Thanksgiving break because I'm home. And I came home a little early. I skipped some of my classes to come home early because I just was like, I don't want to be at blank university anymore. And so I just was like, I want to go home. And I made the mistake of, before realizing I was going to come home, I bought a big, huge, almost 2-liter thing of wine.
No, and you left it there.
And I left it there because I took the train home. And I didn't want to bring it on the train. So when I get home, I have a huge bottle of wine. So that's going to be fun. It'll probably be gone in like a week.
Yeah, that's okay.
But you know, it's okay. That's sort of like, that's the mood right now.
Yeah.
And some of our professors, you know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. You're probably going to watch.
Literally, you'll be the troll in the comments.
You know what you did to us. You know what you did to us.
Oh my God. I'm just,
The day, once again, the day that certain information comes out about us, that's the day you'll get the tell-all.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get to hear about some of our classmates. I think that'll be like, I think we should do our next episode. We need to talk about like some of our experiences. We need to talk about that individual I said we should talk about. The scum of the earth, literally, which when you hear what this individual said, people like that still exist.
They exist and they are in film class.
The scum of the earth are in film class. You would be shocked. Which, who else I just thought of? That creature of the night. And I will, if I go back and listen to this and you can hear that.
No, you didn't.
She'll get bleeped out. Because she knows who she is.
Ooh.
She knows who she is. That evil fucking bitch. Literally.
Dude, so many people like did us wrong and dirty. Like,
literally, you would think maybe it was warranted, but I promise you, half of the stuff we went through at the hands of these film students was not deserved.
No. We just sat in the back and said
we literally sat in the back and only spoke when we knew we were correct, which was every time that we were asked a question. Because our truth is the truth. And I think that's what matters. And
our truth is the truth, period.
That should be our other tagline. Yes, our truth is the truth. Yeah. And I don't know.
We don't lie here. We give factual information, period.
Yeah, I think like the like what we want to do with this podcast is just sort of like, we need an outlet to express our irritating opinions. And I think this works. And I think we just sort of, I think like what we'll do is we'll sort of just come on and talk about what's going on in our lives. And right now that happens to be
culture, like anything that interests us.
Yeah.
Or interests you. If there's anything you want us to talk about.
Well, yes. Interact with them. Yes. And like, I mean, like, all that's really happening in our lives right now is we're Housewives of Salt Lake City every Tuesday.
FKA Twigs on blast.
FKA Twigs, alcohol. More alcohol. Bugonia.
I have not stopped thinking about that movie.
Our pure, like, regurgitated love for XOXO. Oh my, excuse me.
Girl.
Our Pure Love for XOXO by Camila Cabello. Come on the podcast.
Please.
Jen Shaw getting released. Thank God.
Thank God.
No one, you know what? Let's have a celebration like Linda Way. So that, thank goodness.
Period.
And yeah, that's just what's going on right now. And
Period.
like, we are delusional. And I think that's like the vibe. Like, and if you don't understand the title, even though we've explained what the title is, you just don't get it.
You don't get it, and you probably shouldn't watch.
And if you can't decipher what we mean by delusional, period, you shouldn't be watching.
And maybe, like, there are classes, like, open, like...
There are grammar classes, and there are
and,
classes
like,
you can go to.
Job.
There are job applications. You know, if you want to go to mcdonalds.com/jobs, I'm sure you can find one. But yeah, I mean, that's just like
both,
the vibe.
We are both employed, though. Like, we have...
Burly me. Burly me.
Okay, but, like, yes.
She's, like, dually employed. So... I wouldn't be shocked if you lost your jobs over
Girl,
this.
I hope they fire me, please. Because, I could literally shut that fucking clinic down. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, we're name dropping. Okay, wig.
Well, that's not the name of the... It's not called...
That's fair. Oh, so we're dropping the deeds. Yeah, This is gonna come out. This is gonna come up on background checks one day.
And be like, what was this?
And it was a moment. And I know that Charlie XCX, her new movie's called The Moment, but like, we're like The Moment Part 2, the remix, the sequel.
Right.
So like, other than that, life has been pretty bad.
So thank you guys. If you even the one person who was watching,
if you gaff,
thank you.
If you gaff, I mean, obviously no one's gonna gaff, but like that's the fun part.
Period. We will see you next time. We're gonna like go through our letterbox and like go through more deets and stuff.
Yes,
so
and I hope you guys enjoy whatever mood board we come up with for this.
We will be expanding.
It'll be something for sure. Will that something be good?
Probably
Question
not.
for the culture. But yeah, if you want to know the best movie of the year, it's Bugonia. If you want to know the worst movie of the year, it's 28 Years Later. And
Ooh.
That's for next
Life
session.
of Chuck.
Or The Life of Chuck. That's for next session because I actually got a lot of hate on Letterboxd for saying that I hate 28 Years Later. So
Clock it.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Daniel.
I'm Samantha.
And we're delusional, I guess,
Yeah,
period.
we just are.
Again, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. And I think that sums it up entirely. Anyways, have a good rest of whatever when you're watching this. It's been real as fuck.
We won't. But yeah.
We won't. Yeah, bye, I guess.